think they all got birds in them. I think.
Bonjour, Didway, Margaret Dog. Welcome to another edition of the Blue Green Ocean Road with your host, David R. Stenberg. And who's the other one? I'm Captain Morgan from the SS Poop Deck, welcoming you to another Saturday morning, beautiful, cold November morning, post Thanksgiving. How y'all doing out there in YouTube land? I have no idea. I've got nothing. What's going on? How's your turkey day?
It's pretty cool. Yeah. What it's we had like that Jamaican style. It's hot. What do they call
Oh, jerk.
it? Yes.
Jerk style?
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. Good. You have jerk turkey. Did you use a seasoning kit or did you do it yourself?
I don't. Everybody asks me that. Did you cook? Do I cook? I make a
I
mean.
don't know.
I make a mean bowl of cereal, George. If you just meet me, the only thing I do well is steak.
Well, I
and
know.
shit.
You
When
have.
have I ever made anything?
I mean, you. I mean, when you live with such an excellent cook, I mean, why would you bother cooking anything?
Well, not for anybody
Right?
else. I mean, I eat this morning, but I eat my shit. You know, I got I tagged out the holiday's gonna. I'm swinging up to 155, but I can go back to 150 after this. I'm having a pod. I don't allow myself to get
Yeah.
past that. So, but now I'm over the hump. This one, and then I'll shave off some, and I'll be ready for Christmas. For another freak out. I had pie, George. Pie.
What you have?
Pumpkin, apple.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
Pumpkin and apple.
I do have
Hey.
blueberry because blueberries I eat all the time, right? And I don't see the reason to make them unhealthy by dumping them in sugar.
Yeah. Well, I had two. I think I'm about 220. And I think I'm going to go up to 230
Oof.
by the end of this holiday season. Then maybe I'll go back down to 220.
Oh, go for
And
it.
then by spring, I hope to be down to 210. I think that's about as the least I've weighed since I was in my 20s.
Really?
Yeah. Get back into my exercise mode in the spring. But yeah, I'll probably, top off at 230 before winter's over,
That's a lot.
or before the holidays over anyway. So that's good, dude. You hear from the kids? How the kids doing?
Very good.
Yeah.
Kids are good. Everybody's good. Good.
Very good. I had a house full of people. I had a house guest that stayed over.
Oh
Left
yeah.
the sink on in the bathroom, the hot water faucet, and there was like a slow drain in that bathroom, so it overflowed, flooded my basement.
What did
So
what
I
did
had
this
fun yesterday.
over the books?
Not over that part. No, I was over
Tools?
Christmas decorations.
Oh, well, they needed to come out anyway. You just dry them on the tree, George.
Yeah. Well, but it's nice to have everybody around. I can envision a time when it'll be just me and the wife, and I'll be like heating up a Swanson's frozen turkey dinner in the oven,
Well, just
and
shoot yourself, man. Don't do that.
sitting and watching the Thanksgiving Day parade on TV.
No, stop it now.
hoping for a call from my kids. You know,
You're
I
hushing
don't
my
know.
buzz. Hey, Mikey! Massive black hole. Gonna suck you right in.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The AI in the black hole. AI is predicting the. Oh hey, we're just talking about AIs and black holes, big black holes.
Of course you are. What else is there?
How was your turkey day?
Great, man. Covered all the bases.
Oh,
Home
good.
run. Mikey knocked it out of the park.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, beside the AI and black holes we were talking about, how much we anticipate to go up in weight over the holiday season. Dave's going to allow himself 5
5.
pounds
I get to
over
5.
the holidays.
Oh, okay. Go up and wait.
I go from 150, 155, and then I pay attention again. I do this all the time anyway, actually.
Yeah.
Because the wife makes some pretty good shit on Sunday. So that's the thing I got every week, you know. So I just
That's
throttle
not too
back
bad.
a little on that. During the week, it's pretty good. Last night she made fish with just lemon. And
Nice.
yeah,
Ooh.
it was fucking good. No rice. Rice is out. Rice is done. No more rice.
Are you carnivore,
Huh?
basically? Are you like mostly carnivore?
I don't know what it's called. It's mine.
Low carb?
Dave.
Just low carb?
Yeah, really just it's like not no, but very little, you know.
Yeah. Same here. Same here.
And no added sugar. That seemed to work. You know, vegetables,
Yeah, I carved out.
shit like that. No,
I had,
carbs, no pizza gone, all that cheese, no cheese. Hardly any dairy too. I put a little milk in my coffee and that's it. I cut this stuff out one at a time, and like there was like limited success with any of them. You know, it just like I don't remember the last thing I backed off. I think it was added sugar because I discovered it. I didn't even know about it. You know, I'm eating fruits. I'm eating things I think are healthy, and they're just fucked. You know.
Yeah.
So that was an education too. A
I
lot
know
of the stuff,
everyone's different.
a lot of the food that we buy at a grocery store is just your enemy, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, the aisles
That's
of
not a good thing.
poison,
It's tough to eat eggs.
processed.
It's tough to eat eggs without toast. You know, some things just go together. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got this. It's supposed to go on beef, right? It's like this. It's got sea salt in it, a couple other spices, right? And I've been putting it on boiled eggs, just like I used to put just like yeah, it's fucking awesome.
We got like a Montreal steak seasoning kit.
I don't know. It's something my wife picked up. We've had it forever. Nobody ever used it, right? Because I never used it when I made steak, you know. So yeah, just like try it. Well, it's got a grinder too. It's pretty good. Some things in there, and it's supposed to make a hamburger taste good, but it makes a boiled egg taste good too. So, I used to, you know what I used to do? Spoonful of mayonnaise, man. Yeah, I put a spoonful.
Ooh.
I bite the egg in half, and then get another spoonful. Right? Yeah, it was like mayonnaise. Yeah, I cut out mayonnaise now. Mayonnaise is not a thing anymore. Yeah, but I was like, I was plump then, boy. Oh, you know what else I used to make? Cheese burritos, like 2 slices of Swiss and a wrap. Yeah, just nuke it. Things I used to do to myself. That's
yeah.
no more.
Well, that's good. All those seasoning mixes, they're really like, unless they have sugar in them. Some of them have sugar in them, but a lot of them don't. Like I use a Tony Cacheret's Creole seasoning, and I usually season meat with that. And then I decided I can make it myself. It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
And so I get these little mason jars I fill with spice and
Yep.
spice accordingly.
Yep.
But yeah, I carved out this. It was like
if you can-
pie. The daughter
can
made
keep
bread. You know.
If you can keep your carbs eat whole carbs and keep the portion pretty low, and combine it with fats and proteins, it really lessens the sugar spikes and stuff, and the negative effects of carbs. Like if you have a piece of good sourdough bread with like 3 eggs and bacon, and that protein and fat keeps the carbs from going nuts. It absorbs a lot slower. It absorbs a lot slower in your system.
I hear that sourdough, the bacteria that helps with sourdough, or it's beneficial, or this sourdough bread itself is beneficial for your digestive system.
Mike. All right.
Mike's fresh out of the woods. Were you successful today?
No blood on your hands.
The only thing I got was cold.
Yeah, you got to sit in the woods for a while. That was good.
It was a beautiful morning.
Yeah. Yeah, I was out there. Watched the sun come up, all that.
Yeah, I like it. Nothing
Nice.
like
No
seeing
frost
the sun
today.
come up in the wood from a lofty perch. How you guys doing?
I was happy there was no frost on my windshield this morning. It was a good one. I was pleased.
Oh, the windshields I have here, if you face the windshield toward the wood, so it's the middle of the driveway. The middle of the driveway gets the frost, but the cars that we face the woods, the windshield's usually not frosted over. Morning.
No woods where I park. Just a big lot. So it's like, yeah, usually it's covered with dew in the morning. It's always wet. But last night was like dry, so. Yeah, last week it was frozen, and it was really like, I was scraping like, and I just got enough so I could see where the fuck I was going. I drove up to the sun, where the sun was coming down, the pot, and I waited it out there.
You don't have defrosters?
No, I have heat. I have heated seat, so, but I don't help my windshields. Yeah, it's one of those things where you buy a $3,000 car. I've had it 2 years though, so I'm winning.
How does
I had
if
this
they
car,
just
I
don't
had to
work,
drive
or
Huh?
Newport
is your
with-
thermostat stuck? Or,
No, it's something in there. I don't know. Fucking. All I know is it starts and it gets me there, and well, yeah, I could go down the list. The cabin filter, I changed it, and because the fan was struggling, and then it started to make burning noise smells, right? So I just unplugged the whole thing. So okay, you guys, you fuck that. I ain't wiring. I'm not going into the harness. I'm good. I'm just coming up with. I think if this is going to continue to be like a really big problem, I'll probably get a cover, or like I was looking for de-icer yesterday, just that spray shit. So I figured if I bought the spray shit, if I went out and bought a can of that shit, the problem would solve itself right there. The rest of the winter would be fucking aces, because I'm ready now. I got a thing. I bought a thing. I have a plan.
had a
Supposed to go down to
Volkswagen one
degrees this
time.
week.
Oh yeah, VW.
And, And so I made a little mount for a candle next to the windshield,
yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
and it only works a little bit, but just maybe enough to
Yeah.
see through it.
Get
for
one
us.
eyeball through the windshield.
Yeah.
I think that's a truck. Ooh, a pedestrian.
Supposed to get down to 8 degrees
Yeah.
this week.
So Mike, we're supposed to get a winter storm Tuesday. Is that what I hear?
What they're
some
saying.
Snow.
Yeah, right? You guys getting some snow this week?
I'm scared.
Well, I mean, it's the western and northern part of New England, and from the
Yeah, that's it.
95 corridor west, it's going to be snowy, I think. But I didn't see how many inches we're going to get. But
1 to 3.
is that
they're
still on?
saying. 1 to 3.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
That's what they're saying.
1 to
There.
3, yeah. Damn it. I'm going to have to get up and move my car once.
And
Well, not enough to plow, I guess. So maybe
You don't have to have
I'll
to
have to
plow.
wrestle my plow on the truck.
Oh yeah, you gotta, fuck. Jesus, George,
Uh,
what are you doing?
thing supposed to be easy on, but ends up like you gotta wrestle that thing into place, man. You gotta like it's gotta you
Yeah,
know
no, I
the
put 'em on.
contact points are really tough.
Nothing easy about it. Some
It's
guys,
too
they got it down. If you did it all the time, you probably can drive up to it just right. You know,
it's too thick to navigate. It's too thin to plow.
Yeah, let them go on, Mama. Don't put me down for it now, man.
Well, we don't get snow up here in space.
just meteors
They got
and
deer though, right?
radiation.
Space deer.
Is that what? Is that why you couldn't get the deer this morning?
Yeah, because they're all down on Earth.
You can get them from space.
It's space weed.
Uh,
You need like a
I'm
space
stopping by
arrow.
Jennifer to see if they got any space weed.
so have you seen? I mean, you neighbors with the Chinese space station up there? Because they've been maintaining a space station.
Yeah.
For like a decade now at
We
least.
had a couple of people stuck up there just recently.
Right.
They had to go rescue.
a Chinese rescue drill.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
don't
so
do it that way in space. I think our space station is not long for this world. A couple more years, maybe.
Yeah, it's been up there
Yeah.
a while.
Space
too.
junk.
Well, the
What?
international.
I
No
think
space junk.
They're
Yeah.
going to do a controlled fall into the planet.
Watch where you're walking.
Yeah,
Don't look
maybe
up.
they can rent it out. Maybe they can just rent it out to some third world countries or something who want to start a space program.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be excellent because the orbit is deteriorating, and the problem is they don't want to spend the money to put it back up into orbit.
You do a space Airbnb.
Yeah.
They'll let some third world country have it, and then it'll fall to the ground.
Yeah, don't
while
tell
they're
them
in it.
about the decaying orbit. Leave that out. What's wrong with it?
I
That's
know,
fine.
Never mind. We'll just put it on like a space tow truck and we'll pull it back up into the usable orbit, serviceable orbit.
Yeah, send Bubba up there with his
That's
bumper.
the problem. That right there is the problem. Moving it back up into a real orbit.
I know they're allocating a lot of money for. They're looking to put a permanent base on the moon, and so a lot of the allocated money for these things are going toward the moon project. Or they're probably going to get some people on the moon at some point.
Don't you think they should actually go to the moon first?
They went to the moon, like 60 years ago.
Okay.
They went there almost 60 years ago.
So NASA just opened that vault. When they came back with the rocks and the dirt, they didn't have the technology to look at it. They knew better, right? So it's been sealed for 50 years, and they just broke it out because the shit's out there now. They actually use like particle accelerators and shit to study it. And then they found, the soil, if you heat it, it turns into like a brick. Like that's the way. Like they said, well, we'll mix it with water or so. What are we gonna do with it? So the guy who was experimenting with the lunar dust dirt, he couldn't have. They analyze it and they synthesized it. They made their own. They manufactured moon dust, so he could study it and try different shit with it. And it turns out heating is the way to go. And men ain't going up there. It's going to be robots. Robots are going to build the fucking thing. They'll call us when they're done. Pretty cool. I don't know. Pretty cool. You know the thing I always think when I look at the moon, this might be the last people that see it without fucking lights on it or little cities and shit. You know,
They tried to. They wanted to put a big logo on the moon that you
I
would
heard
see.
that. Yeah, that everybody, nah,
Everybody said
Pepsi,
no.
right? Fucking Pepsi. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck. No, you know what? Pepsi's getting attacked. Pepsi trucks are getting attacked. Throwing Pepsi at Pepsi people.
Like Gulf of America kind of thing.
It was going to be a big something that when you looked at the moon, you were going to see this logo, and they were going to rent out the logo or sell the logo to the highest bidder.
Wow.
That's
They had
coming.
this plan that they were going to stick this stuff up on the moon that would reflect light, so that every time you look at the moon, you'd see this symbol. And whoever paid the most money, that would be their corporate symbol. And
Oh, it'd probably be like one of the
the whole world
billboards, Mike, where they
forever.
can just change it, right? They just type in the new thing, and now it's that, right? You know, the changing ones. It's not like a fixed thing. It's like you can the message.
Yeah,
can-
I mean-
you go changing them, all the customers will boycott and get very angry. You never
Yeah.
change your corporate logo.
So
Ever.
like your enemy company, you could like buy ad space on the moon for them.
They put like,
That's right. So it would be like a mobile logo. So it would have like a series of lights that would move around and to change the logo.
We
as
just-
to, you know,
we could just have like,
client, whoever's paying.
just have like inspirational quotes, you know.
Yeah, do
Like,
something
we got
nice.
this, we got this tire place over here, and every time you go by it, every day he changes the inspirational quote.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So you could wake up go to sleep every night and look up, and it'd be like an inspirational quote.
No, the moon is inspirational enough. I don't need to be talking
Yeah,
to me
but-
and giving me some bullshit, fucking pseudo spiritual bullshit from the Deepak Chopra random
Well, just
word
stuff like-
generator.
No, just stuff like "Have a nice day tomorrow," you know, stuff like that.
No,
Do unto others before
No.
someone does unto you.
and what language is it going to be? We're going to vote. There's more Chinese and Indian people in the world, so we're going to have to put it in their language anyway. You ain't going to see it. You'll see it, but you won't understand it.
Whoever pays the most. It's a matter of who's going to pay to have it done. You know,
Have a
they
nice
get to
day.
say the quote. They get.
Wait, it's nighttime.
Buenos noches.
Drink more
Buenos.
Ovaltine.
No, I want to see the moon as
Consume.
is.
All right, if you could buy ad space on the moon, what would you write on it?
Take this fucking ad space off the moon.
The Russians, I understand, were trying to figure out a way to reflect sunlight down onto the cities, like these big reflectors.
Yes.
There's a town in Norway. It's in this valley. It doesn't get much sun, so they put this big mirror up on the hill.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Yep. So,
That's
well,
pretty wild.
yeah. Well, it's needed.
Yeah, most of the year the sun is too low to peek over the mountain or the hilltops, so it goes for months without any direct sunlight. Yeah, so that,
Right now,
That's where
Alaska's
the-
dark. The part of Alaska is dark until January 26th, I think.
Hmm.
They won't see the sun come up. It'll come up for a minute on January 26th.
Yeah, like, how you doing there?
just peek over the horizon.
You could have like a joke, right? And then you don't get the punchline until the next night, right? So you think about it all day long.
Right,
Be
the
like-
whole world will ponder it.
It'd be like knock knock. First night, everybody's like, "Who's there?"
Oh no, a knock joke. What could it
Second
be?
night would be nah. Then everybody go, "I don't know who." It'd take 3 nights to do a knock
Who's
knock
there?
joke.
Moon who? I got nothing. Oh wait, let me think about it. Moon in your ass.
So we got that to look forward to.
Oh, you can put a
Let's
crack
have
on the
things
moon.
like that to
And
look
then it'd
forward
be
to.
a real moon. The moon is mooning you. The moon.
It'll bring the people. It'll bring all the countries together, you know, to try to figure out this, to have a good laugh. And
It kind of did bring the countries together. Every country said, "No, don't do it."
Yeah, right. Everybody was
They
in
all said
agreement.
the same thing. Don't do that.
Fuck that.
Could try it for a few years. till
Yeah,
works.
give it a try. That's what they said. It says just this one time. Just once. We're just gonna do it this one time.
Just bow down to our corporate overlords just this one time.
Like I said, I think we
Once
should just
once the
focus
door
on,
is open, that's it.
I think we should just focus on going there.
I was just gonna.
The only thing about that moon theory, but we hadn't gone to the moon theory, that the only thing I've read and I've watched podcasts, I've read a bunch of stuff about, the moon conspiracy. And the only thing that even just made me pause to think was the amount of radiation exposure the astronauts would face when they crossed the Van Allen belt. That was the only thing that gave me pause about the whole thing, because I mean the rest is all pretty dismissive, but that's the only thing I haven't quite got an answer
I didn't
for.
go through that.
And
they when they were out there, they just flat got exposed to it the whole time they were out there. They weren't there that long, and it did.
Weren't in the
probably
Van
fuck them
Allen
up.
belt that long either.
No, I know.
In a tin can.
They shot through a thin spike. I saw how they did it. I mean,
Did you ever see one of their capsules up close?
I saw a mock up at Air and Space in Washington. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a real one.
yes,
yeah.
it's an aluminum can, really. It's just a thin aluminum can with some insulation between cold space and the people inside. It's remarkably thin, the aluminum capsule on the outside. The only thing that of substance was the heat shield they used to re-enter the atmosphere. But yeah, I mean, and the lunar module is even thinner. It's almost like heavy-duty aluminum foil. It's not very thick at all. It's amazingly,
Yeah, it was no air.
for weight consideration, it was just, if something hit it, like, I guess it didn't matter if a fleck of paint is moving at like 26,000 miles an hour, it's gonna smash right through even bulletproof glass, at that speed. Or so there's really not much, I guess, you can do about it.
Nope.
I know Robert Bigelow. He developed these. His company developed these like inflatable, like space modules and things like that. They're going to use on the moon, but they're multi-layered, so that if there are some impact, they're multi-layered and they can seal themselves, and so it has like some protection for even from minute
chip of
space
paint.
debris.
A chip of paint flying at 26,000 miles a second is going to go through every layer.
Well, I mean, if at these, that's why you would need something self-sealing. Things that would that could withstand that self-seal upon impact. But if you were in the way of that thing, maybe you feel so lucky.
But with all the space junk that's up there, with all the chips of paint, the bolts, the pieces of asteroids, the pieces of satellites that have gotten hit, it's still, there's a lot of space that people fly through without ever getting hit.
Yeah, there's a lot of space in space. That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Space and space.
There's a lot of space in space. But they track that shit near orbit because that is a hazard. And there's actually, if they start bouncing off each other out of control, it would cause a shield. We'd never be able to do space again. We'd have to wait for all that shit to decay. It would just basically seal us in.
That's right. It's battle stations at the International Space Station, when they're tracking debris getting close proximity of the space station. So everybody hides in the space capsule, and it's like prepare for disaster. We're going close, like maybe within several hundred miles of a cloud of space debris.
They maneuver out of the way of that shit. There's been one, Russia fucking tested some fucking weapon up there and made a big cloud of shit. And I think that time the space station had to move. International Space Station had to actually move out of the way of the shit. That's like,
it was a ballistic anti-satellite weapon. They fly it close to the satellite and it explodes and destroys the satellite and creates a huge cloud of space debris.
Yep. That's the domino. If they can just go out of control and just, that's it. We'll have to have satellites like balloons, you know.
Oh,
Whatever. But that ain't happened yet.
So Mike, what's the biggest issue do you think of that we didn't go to the moon? That the biggest what's the biggest point they had about we didn't end up going to the moon? That
About
you can see?
why we're not going back to the moon?
No, there's
No, about why we didn't go to the moon. What's the biggest element of the whole theory that you would think is the most important element that proves that we didn't go to the moon? Just curious. I gave you mine. This is what I thought was probably the
I got
most
none.
the
I
biggest
believe they went.
obstacle that-
They went. It's all
Well,
bullshit. They
I
went.
believe that.
it's all bullshit. They
Well,
went.
I mean, I believe that. But what is the biggest point in the whole "we didn't go to the moon" theory?
Van
that you
Allen
think
was
that
got my
insurmountable?
interest, and then I looked into it, and then I went, "That's bullshit."
Uh,
Also, you couldn't hide a
Is there-
thing like that.
Is there another? Is there another beside that
Nah, none.
you can see?
I don't know how many countries have gone to the moon so far.
What, landed with humans?
Just us.
Only one with humans.
Plenty have
Right.
gone up there with probes and shit.
With probes.
Russia was the first
Well,
one to get a picture of the dark side, and they thought it was bullshit because it was so different. But it turns out it really is that different.
It
But-
really is different. Yeah. The
They're
whole
going, no,
landscape.
seriously, this is really the other side of the moon. Look at this thing. What are you kidding me? That's
Yeah,
a dinner
it's
plate.
it's the dark side of the moon. Yeah. Well, where's your picture of the dark side?
Yeah,
of the
right.
moon?
Did India send something up there?
Yeah, and it crashed
Yes.
on the dark side.
China did too. There's a couple of surveyors that orbited and took some pretty, that
They keep falling over. And I keep wondering
Well,
why they
I mean-
shape them that way. Right?
But the
like a
survey
tripod.
satellites, the mapping and survey satellites, they do a pretty good job of
Oh,
covering
yeah.
the whole moon now.
They got detailed to the dark side now. That fucking, it's wild.
Yeah.
The crust is thicker. It's completely different. Like it's a different rock, right? And they think when the moon, they think that they cooled different. Well, it did cool differently. Like heat on one side and not so much. That's why it's a different thickness, maybe. So they think like the moon was so close to the Earth back then when it was still hot that it was getting heat from our planet. It was that close. So I think the moon moves away like an inch and a half a year or some shit like that, right? And so over the eons, it's out where it is now, but a long time ago it was really fucking close, you know? Maybe. And it's all yeah. It's pretty amazing.
Well, the side that we can see from Earth is was a lot of volcanic activity. It's created these pools of lava that make up the most of the picture of the moon, the surface of the moon. What you can see, the patterns, the splotches, those are all lava flows. But you don't see that as much on the other side. So maybe is that what you're saying? Like that part was closest. To
No, this part,
Gravity.
that's
The gravity
it's
itself
thinner,
of the Earth.
but like whatever hit the back of it, what's the back of it now, right? They think like actually lava like flowed over into the front, like it caused all that, and like the volcanic all that volcanism happened when that smack hit it, like those lava fields and all that. They think. What they say evidence. I guess they need more. There's just a little theories.
We got to get boots on the ground to do more research.
Yeah, more rocks.
Or robots.
Get
or
more
something.
fake rocks from fake missions.
Put some of them same rovers they sent up to Mars. Put them on the moon.
Did
Think
they
it'll
send
last
some
forever.
back, Mike?
Yeah.
Didn't they have that probe that landed? That was a Mars thing, right? They scooped up some dirt there and shot it back to Earth.
Did they shoot
No,
it back to
that's
Earth? Or they're waiting to shoot it to when they get an orbiting spacecraft.
they're waiting to get. I think it's within.
Oh, no, that was a
it's
comet.
Soon to launch. The project is soon to launch to go to Mars to retrieve a sample and come back.
They did
Yeah,
that once
they haven't-
on a meteor.
They haven't done it yet.
They did it once on a
They
meteor.
did it on a meteor.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yes, on a
the name
meteor,
of
but
it's on
not
the tip of my
Mars.
tongue,
though.
too.
Now, we tried to just
Yes, they did that on a meteor. On a comet. I think was it a meteor or a comet?
meteor.
They did. They landed on a comet and
I think it was a
they took
comet.
a sample
sure it was a
from a
meteor.
comet. It was a meteor.
I'm pretty sure. The thing I remember, I think this has the same mission. When they got there, they found it wasn't really solid. It was more like a group of rocks. Like it looked solid. It was kinda. You could land on it and shit, but it was just this like group of rocks flying around. You know, just like almost like a beehive. You know, like bees or some fucking thing. You know, but they were rocks. That might be the same.
But
I don't know.
But there is a Mars sample retrieval mission that's scheduled to launch pretty soon. I think it's maybe next year. It's going to send something to Mars and scoop up some samples and bring them back to Earth.
That'd be cool.
But I don't know. Yeah, could be.
Bring
You
us some
guys
dirt. Let's look
You
at
guys
it.
catch that thing I sent over about the historian there? What's his name? I texted it over to the group text this morning.
Oh, this morning?
Oh,
Yeah.
Dan Carlin.
Yeah,
of
Dan
the
Carlin.
Atomic Responsibility. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, pretty interesting. I just started listening to it. There's a lot about how Truman didn't know what was really going to happen. The guy wrote this book about how Truman didn't really get, what those bombs were going to do, when he ordered that.
He knew it was going to end the war.
But he thought it was going to be mostly over military, bases and things, but it turned out.
Yeah, he just got there. They didn't even tell him there was a bomb until he became president. Like
Right,
5 minutes before he had to make a
That's
fucking
right.
decision.
Yeah, you're right. That's how secret it was. Truman, the vice president, wasn't even informed of what that was.
He was the one the vice president's
Well,
supposed to do. Sit on the sideline and wait. We'll call you if we need you. You can break a tie in Congress if you feel bored.
Curtis LeMay knew that it was more effective to firebomb. In fact, more people died and more cities burned through the firebombing campaign
Oh, yeah.
during World War II than what happened with the atomic bomb.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
atomic
just took less
it was
planes.
impressive as hell, and that was the point.
Does that include the
Yeah.
people that died? Does that include all the people that died, years later from?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's probably that too, but that's probably another thing.
Oh
as
man,
well.
I read
No,
this really
I'm
cool
pretty
book.
sure that doesn't. Yeah.
I read this cool book, 9 Who Survived Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Yeah, right?
And it was told these stories, it was like 9 stories of these different guys who, they escaped from Hiroshima only to get bombed again in Nagasaki.
What luck.
It was
Yeah.
really interesting.
Look at you now.
One
Look,
guy's
the
telling
guy's
his
like, "What
friends
the
and
fuck?"
family, he's like, first there was a big white flash, and he goes, like that one. And
Yeah,
then,
yeah,
get
yeah.
down. And
I've seen this before.
because he knew that if he got down, that after seeing that flash, because that's how he survived the first one. Pretty
Yeah.
wild. There was a description of this school with all these girls where they their clothes had been blown off them, and shards of that green institutional glass
Oh,
had
yeah.
been blown at them, and they were walking around like they had green fur with all these shards of glass sticking
Ah.
at them. Like nothing he could do for them. Like the best thing he could have done for them was to put them out of their misery, because there were no medical facilities. There was nothing. People were wandering around. Some people were half blown up. Some people were burnt.
Slow death.
And there was nothing he could do for him. He just had to keep walking.
They had that black rain. They called it the black rain. Everybody started drinking it, and it was radiation. It was all just radiation rain.
Yeah,
Came down
horrible.
black.
I have a cousin who was in the Marines, and he was on like guard duty in Washington D.C. And he was a hammerhead back then, And there were all these, he still is. There were all these, people protesting. There's these Japanese people protesting nukes or whatever, and he's like, "Why? What's wrong with nukes? That was a great thing we did." And this woman walked up to him, and she was a survivor, and she had all these marks
Burns.
all over her, and she's like, "This is what it does. This is why it's bad." And then he was like, "Oh."
Well, does Dan Carlin talk about? Yeah, that is horrible. Did Dan Carlin talk about how if it wasn't for nuclear weapons, I know in theory it seemed to work, but there's a strong argument that could be made that because the most powerful nations on Earth do have nuclear weapons, that we haven't sunk into a World War III yet, like we did in the First World War and the Second World War. That the horror of nuclear war has kind of kept us away from those large-scale world wars.
Yeah,
As
mutual
horrible
assured
as that
destruction
is.
kind of works.
That's the theory.
Well,
Did
you
he
know
talk
what?
about that on?
If you light them off,
Yeah,
you light
they
enough
do.
of your
Yeah.
own off, nobody has to do anything because it's just going to blow back into your face anyway. So there's that.
Yeah, this is true. I mean, who's that woman that did the Area 51 book? She also did the one about the
Oh, that was good.
horrors of. That was excellent. Yeah,
I like that a lot.
She,
I'm convinced that's what Area 51 is. That's how about that guy that was doing maintenance on a truck and he got nuked? And he went to there was a guy there. Like everybody was supposed to be gone and he was there for some fucking reason. And I remember he was working on a truck. He was supposed to leave. The truck wouldn't start, so he's out there working on it. He lived, right? But the test
so
went
that's
off.
the story
forgot,
of the
that was
Hulk,
part of the
right?
book.
The Incredible Hulk.
No, I don't know.
No,
He was
no,
in the right place.
Don't piss him off.
that was,
man.
yeah. There's probably a lot of them stories, and yeah.
He's
That's
a
in that
shit
book you
mechanic.
had.
but
I'm talking
don't kill him, so.
That same author though did a scenario of what would happen if how we could very easily what could very easily trigger a nuclear war.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she offered up a scenario of like a Kim Jong Il or whoever that guy is,
We've had some close ones.
little rocket man,
Yeah,
sends
that's
over
yeah.
a missile. Yeah, it was actually absolutely horrifying. I think you probably, was it you, Mike, that sent over the link about the audio book about that book? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I'm tripping over my words, but
Yeah,
it was
no,
just
you-
absolutely horrifying to hear about, how easily a nuclear war could be triggered, with just some
Yeah.
rogue state like North Korea sending over a missile,
Yeah.
even not sure where it's going. If he decides to say, well, fuck it, I'm going to send a missile to Washington, D.C., and how, all the systems in place would have to respond with an all-out nuclear war. All the major powers would have to do it because everyone else was going to do it. And so there goes all of civilization, as far as, I don't know.
I liked what
What's-
Dave said when India and Pakistan got the bombs. Dave said, I felt more comfortable when it was just the atheist countries that had the bomb.
That's right. Well, one atheist country, one not so atheist, but still. Yeah, they weren't going to do it because of, Zipposaur and goat
Yeah, right.
fucking thing. Whatever.
I heard a voice from a burning bush, so now we
Yeah.
got to nuke the world. And stop
It's-
eating the leaves from that bush. You keep coming back with these
Yeah.
strange tales.
What's with the bush?
Cut
Oh,
that
the
shit out.
burning
Chop them
bush.
leaves up and sell it on the corner.
Oh, he's been burning bush all right.
It's happened though. It's already happened where the guy in charge of the setting it going, got the signal to do it, and he wouldn't do it.
That's right. There's
Yeah,
a
that
real
Russian
list,
guy saved
George.
the world.
There's a real list, not fiction. Real.
That guy got in big trouble for that. Even though he saved the world, he disobeyed an order, so he was sent to the gulags.
I mean,
Yes,
just a few years ago, you remember in Hawaii, they got a message that incoming missiles in Hawaii. You
Yep.
know,
From
and
North Korea.
Run.
I remember I was on my way to school one day and had the radio on, and the announcer came on and said, "We were 6 minutes away from total thermonuclear war last night because a flock of geese flew across the pole."
Yeah.
And I thought, wow, it's just going to happen. It's going to be an earthquake or something like that, and it's going to happen. It's going to trigger all the fail safes.
They quit
And I was
reporting
sure it
on
was going to
that.
happen very soon, but it didn't.
That's what that book was about. How easily it would be to trigger, worldwide nuclear holocaust.
Especially
Something
back then,
so
our fail
stupid.
safes were more automatic, and so that flock of geese, like, started the engines, and someone had to say, "Wait a minute, that doesn't look like a full scale attack from the Russians." They would
Yeah.
send everything, just like the guy who saved
Yeah.
the world from they thought we were sending a missile.
Hey, you know what
And-
triggered that? The thing that triggered that was a cloud. It was a storm front.
Yeah,
It
and
was
so
new
it said-
technology. He didn't trust it because it was new,
Well, even
which is we're lucky.
even with that, it's the decision making process that's even outside of the AI or outside of the electronic deterrence and stuff like that, the systems. It's the decisions that they put in place to say, like, all right, even if we're not sure this is a direct attack, we're going to have to retaliate or we're not going to be able to survive. And so the decisions to do that supersede the electronic deterrence and whatnot, those decision-making process, that was pretty scary, that we're
Yeah.
going to have to launch anyway because we're going to get wiped out. We might as well wipe out everyone else first.
I want a life form deciding. I want that to be the decision. Like, it has to be a biological living thing that could lose everything.
you
in
know,
a nuclear war.
a total thermonuclear war between us and Russia. Even if one side didn't launch, both sides would die anyway.
Right? Yes.
At the scale they talk about, those fucking intercontinental ballistic missiles are just frightening. They go up into low Earth orbit and then they release many warheads. It's just a shotgun and they
That's
all
right.
got they all just they got your city
They're
in
all
mind.
targeted. Yep.
Fucking
And
Jesus.
and
That's
the
just
subs
one of them.
too. And the submarines.
Oh, the subs, yeah, they're
Yes.
parked in Great Lakes. Those boomers
And
fucking
the
slip
amount of-
around all over the place.
And just they're just minutes within striking us. So even if you're aware of the launch, it only takes minutes before it reaches its target, and there's almost like no opportunity for warning other than to launch.
I don't want to be warned. I just want to be
Is that-
underneath it.
Is that Mikey? Is that episode brand new, or is it part of that other
It just came out today.
series that he did?
It just came out today. It's an interview with an author.
Okay.
Yeah.
He did a short series about the bomb
Mhm.
and how we survived it, and we made some our fortunately we had the right administration at the time. They made some very good decisions. There were people who wanted us to drop more bombs on Russia right away, and it's like, no, we're not going to do that. That was a good thing.
Oh, that was Truman, right? Truman
We
had
could have
it
turned
fucking
into
told MacArthur to come
the
home.
biggest assholes in the world.
MacArthur
right
wanted to
after
nuke fucking North Korea.
I mean, from some people's perspective, we did, but we didn't destroy everything.
But yeah, I remember MacArthur did want to drop a nuke on China at least.
No, on the peninsula,
get
he
them
wanted to
stop.
make like a dead zone sort of. We could win the war. Like there would be no North Korea. There would just be. Well, it kind of looked the same, I think, but there'd just be no people there.
So one of the things that came out of the White House tapes was that Nixon used to get shit-faced drunk, and he'd be walking down the corridors in the White House going, "We're going to have to nuke Vietnam. We're going to have to nuke them. That's it. We're just going to have to nuke them."
Yeah, did you ever hear what Kissinger said about that? He'd give an order, and he'd tell everybody, "Okay, wait. You have to get it twice, right? So just hold on. If he brings it up again, then we're doing it. But wait, that was a thing. He did that.
Well, good thing we had him, I guess.
Yeah, good thing.
Good thing there was some adult in the room.
Also, when he said to do something, everybody did it. Let's destroy this place or kill those people. Because he
It's
sounds
amazing.
smart.
Kissinger was one of the most powerful and influential people in the world for so many years, even up until
Oh, well, right to the
his
end.
death. Yeah.
Yeah. Power vacuum when he went. What, do you got drones up there, George?
I got, like Mike knows this, you got air traffic from Danielson Airport. They come out here at flight lessons, and what they do is they fly overhead and they practice stall techniques, where they shut the motor off and
Cool.
they get the student pilots to figure out how to restart the airplane.
Over your head? Around your house?
Yeah.
Stall
Yeah.
tactics?
Yeah, yes, they do. If you're gonna do
Played out
that
of
shit, do it
control.
over Rhode Island.
It's just
over
force
the
the
border.
fuck 'em. We'll stall here. That heavy thing in the back, throw it out.
Shayna Bergstrom's son, Elijah, is getting his pilot permit. That might be him right over your head right now.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh, little airplanes, the new leaf blower.
very well be.
I heard yesterday one of my neighbors had their cesspool pumped,
Oh, that's lovely.
and it's had the same kind of drone as a leaf blower, but it was steady and it was really loud. I
Yeah.
had to go inside. It was just too loud.
And smelly.
Well, luckily the wind was blowing the other way.
Yeah, that's always lucky.
I love leaf blowers, man. The guy next door last Sunday, he loves to leaf blow on Sundays, but he was at it for 7 hours, long after his long
Yeah, a lot
after
of
dark
leaves
too.
and
He was
people-
out there with that leaf blower, and it was just savage. It was just it was so Western Cranston, man. I swear to God, you know, like this. Why move here when you can move to Western Cranston where they all do that? You know, they all can blow each other with their leaf blowers and stuff like this.
Yeah,
I used to
you can
mow
all-
them.
you
I used
can
to
all
mow
have a big
leaves.
leaf blower party every
Yeah.
Sunday. Everybody starts their leaf blowers at once and sees who's can make theirs the loudest.
Why don't they just mow
Yes.
it? I always
Keep
mowed
it up.
mine.
That's
Just get
Yeah,
a rake. How big is the guy's
I
yard?
gotta mow
It's
the lawn
nothing.
anyway.
well, it's actually he's
And I
got,
bought the tractor.
I rough measured
wanna
it. He's
use a
got like
rake.
2 acres of lawn over there. He's got about 2 acres of lawn, and plus he does the road from the beginning. The road is the driveway is probably, you know, like maybe 1,200 feet that he goes. He starts from one end, goes all the way down to the next property, the way down.
He just
And,
loves using the thing.
Oh, of course. You know, it's the only way you can feel like a man, I guess. You know, is running that thing.
George,
Uh,
don't judge your neighbor, man. You don't know what it's like in that house. You know? You could probably like about 10 minutes in that
I know.
kitchen and go, I see it. Yeah, I get it. Look at those leaves out there. They're
I
out of
know.
control. I got to do something about that. I just
They gotta go leaf blow the forest.
all day Sunday, man. That's why, that's why he's got such a big yard. I remember that, like when I was mowing the lawn once, it was mayhem inside. It was just fucking mayhem, right? And then it's, oh look, and I'm on the tractor. I'm going, Dad, I think I'm starting to understand you. You know, I get it now.
Well, I mean, yeah,
It's
there's
true.
something too. Like when I did my leaves like that, I did. It was just so enjoyable. You put the podcast on, the headphones and stuff.
Yeah,
you
yard
get out
work.
there, you get the beer, and it's beautiful. You know, you're just out there like mulching leaves. You know, taking like 2 hours to mulch leaves. and just
Well, I'm
riding
driving a
around,
tractor
get
with a
good
cup holder.
podcast and- Yeah,
Having a time of my life.
yeah.
Yeah. More lawn, I say. I did the whole thing at first.
But I wouldn't do it on a Sunday.
No?
No.
Have you seen
Sunday,
George lately? I don't know. Last time I saw him, he was crossing Route 6 on his machine there with it. I think he had too many gummies.
Mowing the road.
He's mulching leaves from here to Johnston.
I can do it. I can make it across.
Driving it to the packy to get another 6-pack.
I'm running out of leaves over here.
You gotta go get me more.
You ever see that movie? Bruce Dern was in that movie. It's kind of based on a real guy who had to drive,
Yeah,
didn't have a car,
that's a David Lynch
license
movie.
or whatever.
Just to see his dying brother, I think.
Yeah.
or something
You
like
see that one?
He was Yeah, it was great.
That was actually a good movie.
That's got good music.
Yeah.
I like that music.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody knows that's David Lynch. When they see it, you gotta tell them.
Really?
Yeah, it's David
Yeah,
Lynch.
there you go. I didn't know.
It's in that directory, David Lynch. You've got it. I actually I watched that just for the music, like when it starts off, when he starts off on the tractor, and they show the expanse, you know, and he's just, yeah, it's fucking great. That guy died of cancer.
it
He
like
was dying of
Nebraska
cancer
or
during that shoot.
Did he?
Yeah,
Oh,
nobody knew. He just reacted, but he was apparently in some pain.
Um,
Yeah, Sissy Spacek. That's a really good movie. I like that movie a lot. I like that. Yeah, some movies you just go to spots.
Yeah.
I go to spots.
Which one? Which one? The Straight Story?
Yeah, the Straight Story.
Yeah.
I've always liked Sissy Space Chick ever since she was, ever since Carrie. I think,
Carrie.
Yeah, she's good in Carrie.
Their breasts, mama.
Very nice
Dirty pillows
dress.
are showing.
Ninja.
Yeah, I finally read that book.
Anyway.
Brought me right back to the 70s. Dirt roads, cars, fucking Jesus. Yeah, because King just writes about what's going on around him. Like everything's in the moment there. Like there was some things like he'll he'll have like some kind of popular ad at the time in somebody's head or something. It'll be part of it. I don't know. So it's like I remember sometimes I'm reading this. Is this will somebody 50 years from now is not going to get this reference? You know what I mean? There's like references in it. It's these are going to just die with this era. So I read
True enough with any era. Yeah.
I read an Agatha Christie book, and it was written in '39, but you couldn't place it. You couldn't tell by reading it. Right, like there's a hammerhead in it. Like he has a fast car and he drives like an asshole. But that's what she doesn't describe the car or anything, just the person. So this could be a Ferrari today, right? So she doesn't get into too much explanation with the island either. She says the house was modern. That's it. It's like it was modern. Matter of fact, I started after reading it. I had like this is like now. I said, what the fuck? I shouldn't be picturing this. I know this is old, right? So I finally looked to see when it was written. I said 1939. I said no shit, because I have no hint at all that I am in 1939 or somebody writing then. Pretty good. It says and then there were none. That's the name of it. It's pretty cool. They go out. It's on an island.
Did they make a movie out of that?
Maybe I heard somebody else said that to me. I should look that up. I read the book now. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, they've made a movie, so a lot of her books.
It used to be
What's
called
that?
Murder on the Orient Express and
yeah,
what's
that
it,
one. Yeah.
Inspector Poirot and
I heard
She's
For
great.
Inspector Clouseau.
you have a
yeah,
license for
Inspector
that,
Dennis.
Minky. You
I need
fool.
to use the phone.
I'm here to fix the phone.
Classic stuff, man.
I'm here to destroy your house.
You've been
And that
watching
guy,
it.
he was in that other movie about the bomb. We were just talking about the bomb. How
Dr.
I learned to love the
Strangelove.
bomb.
Dr. Strangelove, yeah.
Yeah. Still a classic.
I've seen that a million
Still-
times. Elvis used to rent out a theater every weekend and watch that movie with his
Really?
friends and shit. Yeah.
Every weekend.
Like he played like a VCR, but he's Elvis, so he just go in there and rent out the theater. I guess I don't know exactly how he did it. Maybe it's just like it's free
It's good to
Free
be the
night
king, man.
in town, whatever the fuck. But yeah, that was his. Apparently, not every week, but it sounded like he watched it a lot.
I think I've heard that too, at least a few times. Anyway, he's done that.
He went
He
Doctor
would do that
Strangelove.
anyway,
Yeah, I can
but
see it. That's good. That's a good one.
Have you guys been watching the Ken Burns
Yeah,
Revolution?
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
It was really good.
You see the whole thing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, that's a lot of episodes.
6.
It's
Yeah.
4 episodes. Was it 6 or 4? I thought it were
Six
4
at least.
2-hour episodes.
Yeah.
Are you sure? I thought there was like
Yeah,
4
yeah,
2-hour episodes.
They're all up there now.
Mike watched all 6.
6.
He really did.
What else were you watching?
He watched the first 4, then he had to shoot through the Van Allen belt to see the other 2.
No, I know
So,
there's
like-
6 because I went to rewatch 1 and episode 6 came up.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good.
What is that on?
PBS.
Yes.
Oh, PBS. Oh, okay.
Peter Coyote's voice.
Well, they played
puts me to
all of
sleep,
them.
though. I had to rewind where I fell asleep.
Yeah.
Him and David Attenborough. That's like taking sleeping medicine.
Yeah,
Well,
I
Peter
fell asleep.
Coyote is well, his voice is kind of well, you can tell he's a little he's older now, and he had a liver transplant, so I think it's not quite the same. He doesn't have that same sense of perkiness that he had in the older documentaries.
Going
and
back in the
stuff.
Civil War documentary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
baseball, country music, all that.
it's hard to get excited without a liver. Oh
A
my
lot of guys
liver.
from that era, I think they just partied themselves to death. What was it?
Well, be careful.
The guy
man,
from
'cause we're not their age yet.
Yeah,
Crosby and Phil Lesh and yeah,
I'm
it's
trying
like,
to make up for it, but
just-
yeah, I did a lot of damage.
Remember all that supposed mescaline that we used to eat?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Strychnine and speed. And
fucking
acid,
whatever.
strychnine and speed.
nuclear waste,
Yeah.
pelletized uranium.
Don't even think about it. It's not even
Once I
worth thinking
found out
about.
what the ingredients were, I stopped taking that stuff and just went straight to pure LSD.
Yep.
Nice, clean, pure LSD. Much better.
George, how many roosters you got now?
5.
Still five? Is that the same one we're hearing, or is that all different ones?
Well, the high pitched one. Well, the old one doesn't crow hardly at all, but it's the bods. It's the new bod rocks that have the high pitched crow that are crowing all the time. I have to.
Yeah, the old rooster don't crow much anymore.
No crowing.
He has
Crowless.
the longest spurs. The spurs are like this long.
Holy
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's a dinosaurish thing, like.
Still up and hard first thing in the morning, but he don't crow much anymore.
He needs to go to Rooster Spa.
Oh, can you see that?
What is that, Dave?
This is that. This is like this stuff you grind. I was putting them on hard-boiled eggs. We were talking about things we put on hard-boiled eggs that is not mayonnaise. Like a spoonful of mayonnaise. Yeah, it's like it's supposed to go like on a burger, right? I just found it. It's been it's one of those things somebody bought a long time ago, and I started using it. It's got sea salt in it and some other stuff. It's just
I put salt, pepper, mustard, mayonnaise, ketchup all on my hard-boiled eggs. And
That's
then I
what- whatever
strip them
that
into
is.
the trash where they belong.
I don't know. There's leaves and rocks. It looks like sand with
Yeah,
carrots
it's like
in it.
coarse ground salt and yeah.
You know what? The
Some of
font
those
is too
spice kits
small
are
for
pretty
me.
good.
I got to get a magnifying glass to read the ingredients. So it's. I don't know. Can you figure it out by just looking at the shit?
Yep, there's red pepper,
I've seen enough of
black pepper.
I've seen enough of them to know what's in them.
Look,
They're
it comes with a
usually
grinder.
pretty good.
It's a
There's
grinder.
onion powder, there's garlic powder, a little oregano in
A
there.
little bit of cayenne, smoked paprika. Yeah, that's
You get your
They're
sister's ass.
Pony Express.
Dehydrated garlic.
Collude laudanum.
Something called
Dehydrated
dill
ass.
seed.
Don't use it.
Nothing like that dehydrated ass.
Nothing like it. It's all dry. It's better than wet ones.
Enjoy your eggs.
Yeah.
Just
Give
don't
it a
put it in the
choice.
mashed potatoes. We know what happens then.
Sister's ass.
That
It'll
would
turn
make you mean and ugly. All you. You'd go right to mean and ugly.
So you guys still eating leftovers from Turkey Day?
Yep.
No.
Pumpkin pie.
I
Oh,
did that
yeah.
day. I partied on it. I had a good time. It was good. I was
Guys
going
go
to
out,
like,
Dave? You just stay home. You and Yolanda.
huh?
Was it just you and Yolanda? Or did you
No,
go
I was
out?
in Bristol.
All right.
Yeah, I was in Bristol. It was cool.
Good.
that picture I took of her, it's just like, she didn't want to take a picture, so I'm like,
That was a good picture.
I eventually could make her laugh, so that's what I got her.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, it was good. I'm good at that. I've gotten a lot of people smiling like normally, because most
Good
people
for
when they
you,
see a
bud.
camera, they stiffen up,
Or they
Like,
go,
follow,
"Ah!"
hit
or they give
Leave
you
a
the fucking
comment.
bird.
Yeah, that
even
was,
if it's
Yeah,
just the bird.
I've never fucking succeeded with you. I don't think. I think they all got birds in them. I think.